haters talking about.
What's up, family? Papa John's founder John Schnatter is leaving his board of directors as part of a settlement to resolve a bitter dispute over control of the world's third largest pizza chain. The company said in its regulatory filing on Tuesday it would cooperate with Schnatter to find a mutually acceptable independent director who would not be affiliated with Schnatter or hedge fund investor Starboard Value LP, which owns a nearly 10% stake in the restaurant chain. Schnatter, who owns about 30% of the company's shares, would resign from the board if the independent director is appointed before the annual stockholder meeting slated for May. Schnatter stepped down as chairman last summer following reports he had used racial slurs about black people on a social media training conference call. A statement he subsequently said in court had been mischaracterized and was actually anti-racist. Schnatter had filed several lawsuits against the company in a bid to regain control of the company he founded in his father's tavern. In January, he claimed a victory when the court ordered the board give him some internal documents, including text messages related to his firing, which until then, Papa John's had refused to share. After learning that Papa John's would not nominate him to its board this year, Schnatter last Friday submitted a letter nominating himself, according to a regulatory filing and a person familiar with the matter. The move laid the groundwork for a costly and distracting proxy battle that the settlement now avoids, said the person. As part of the agreement, Papa John's has agreed to share with Schnatter all of the company's records, giving him the option to sue if the documents revealed any wrongdoing by the company. Last week, Papa John's said that their North American same restaurant sales fell 7.3% in 2018, and they're expected for sales to lag in the first half of 2019. Schnatter has agreed to drop his lawsuit in return for all of these nice little favors. Now, you know it's got to be hell on a man who starts a company that has his namesake and the company is widely successful and he has to step down because of his own doing. Even if it wasn't his own doing, but because of his own doing, he stuck his foot in his mouth, he got caught running his mouth, and now he has to pay. That's got to be a hard pill to swallow right there. Most of the times when this type of thing happens, when there's some type of hostile takeover and the company wants to force you out, force the founder out, the founder don't live too much longer because that's like their baby. So Papa John's is his baby. Now they took away all of his pictures. They took down his images, but they still bear his name. Well, I guess Papa John really ain't his name. His name is John, and I guess John could be anybody, but we know that John to be him. But I guess it would be different if the restaurant was called John Schnatter's. But it's Papa John's, and that's enough. I love it, man. I love it when these races get taken down, man. It's just a beautiful thing, man. I like to celebrate. In fact, I got an interview to do tonight, but after the interview, I'm going to hit up a bar and have some drinks with a couple good friends and just celebrate, man, and just, have a good old anti-racist talk. You know how those talks go. Yep, another one bites the dust. I wonder where I could go and hear that song. Like, I know I could play it on Pandora or something, but Tidal. But I would like to hear it like in a disco, a bar or something, where the music is just blaring. And you can just, get caught up in it. Another one bite the dust. Don't. Love it, man. Love it. You see, this is America. Oh man, this is America. You can't avoid it, man. They're everywhere. Every organization, every major organization you think of one. Red Cross, any of them. I can guarantee you. Racists are crawling. Hospitals, they're crawling with racists. The clergy, any type of church that you can think of right now. Some of you may even attend one. I can guarantee you racism is running rampant. I can guarantee you they have executives up in there that are racist. These major corporations, racist everywhere. Racism is woven into the fabric of America. This is what America is about. Some good old racism, and the NFL cut ties with them. Why did they do that? Bottom line, it was not about some type of moral high ground that they were standing on. It was because the bottom line, they were losing money. And bottom line, that's why Papa John's got rid of John, old Johnny boy, because they were losing too much money. Those shareholders say, get his ass up out of here. I'm losing my money, man. Yeah, you know, I'm a racist. You a racist. We a racist. Wouldn't you like to be a racist too? Not today, motherfucker. You fucking with my money. You got to go. And that's how it is in America, man. You know, it's cool to be a racist, man. Just don't get caught. Don't get caught. They made an example out of him. And that's the way it goes for all you other racists out there. I just want to know who's next. You know, who's next? John Schnatter, good riddance, you sucker. First class sucker. For putting your family through all that drama. Now, I was going to say your family, but I don't have no sympathy for your family because they know exactly who you are and you're probably teaching them how to be racist. You probably married your wife because she was a racist. In any event, for the rest of us civilized people, your mama should be embarrassed and your daddy should have pulled out. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?